Hello and welcome to part 2 of my scrapbook collection. Sorry it's been a bit late getting up, but with work and all that, I've been a bit busy. So anyway, on to the scrapbook number 2. So starting off with when I would go to conventions and that, I would pick up various things from all the stores and all that, and the great folks at Jedi News gave me a nice little card there. I think they gave us several actually of nice little promotional items from Jedi News. Great website. Next up is a little promotional item I got from News Agents of the graphic novel from Attack of the Clones. And next up, if I would go to various events and that, I would, for some weird reason, always keep the ticket stubs. And these are ticket stubs from the Art of Star Wars. For about 18 years old now. Went in May 2000, and I still kept the ticket stubs for it. Next up is the a little pull-out for the Star Wars fact files, which was a really good little thing that was released in the early 2000s, around the time of the prequels, and I got quite a few things of that, and that was really good. Next up is I joined the Star Wars issue UK fan club in the early 2000s. Sometimes they would give out posters and other stuff, and they would give out stuff like this. Little Jabba the Hutt there. And sometimes magazines and that would give out little pullouts and that. During the prequel days, I would always be searching for any sort of whiff of Star Wars in any magazine. Especially with the film magazines, they would sometimes give out little extras when a film was released and stuff like this. Ewan McGregor, Phantom Menace. Next up is a catalogue from a company that it's like a catalogue company that give out toys, and this is during Revenge of the Sith. The toys there, figures and that. Another pull out from one of the magazines from Phantom Menace time, Darth Maul. And an original trilogy pull out that I got a few years ago. The Empire Strikes Back poster. Around the time of the movies, various newspapers in the UK would publish little pullouts of from the movie, just little preview, and I'd always eagerly be searching for any sort of Star Wars stuff around the time any movie was released, and I'd always eagerly gather up any magazine or article that had these sort of Star Wars in it, and something like this. Next up is the flyer for the official Star Wars fan club, which was released in the early 2000s. A great little making of cassette with it as well, which was an exclusive. That was really good. Next up, various posters I got. It's one of the better ones. A great poster from the visual cross sections guide of the X-wing. A little pull out from a promotional flyer from Rogue Squadron 2 for the GameCube. Really great game. One of my 2 favourite actual Star Wars games ever. Rogue Squadron 2 with Rogue Squadron 3. I still have my GameCube today and still play it. It's a really good game. UK fan club would always give out little promotional posters and that, and something like this. Next up is a nice little item I wrote off to Lucasfilm in the early 2000s, hoping to get a reply from George Lucas, which was probably knowing now will be a very faint hope, but I did get a standard reply letter back, which I still have. And they were nice enough to send me just sort of like a little stock photo of George Lucas for me to keep. Next up is a little flyer I got from when I went to the Power of Myth exhibition in 1999, just before Phantom Menace opened. Nice little exhibition that was really great, and picked up a little flyer for it. Next up is another poster from the Star Wars fan club. Oh, no, actually, yeah, Star Wars The Official Magazine released a poster of Ewan McGregor, Jedi Knight, for Phantom Menace. Next up, the teaser poster for Episode 3, which I got in a magazine. When the fan club would release, go out for renewal and that, and you'll get your first fan club little magazine, they would send out little letters with an introduction from Anthony Daniels. And another one there. And at the start, you had a couple little messages from George Lucas. This was the first fan club little message from George Lucas that we got. Next up is a little flyer for some of the Star Wars Trilogy art cards and that, and Episode 1 trading cards. The Attack of the Clones teaser poster, which I got from a magazine. Another pin-up, oh actually thing from the Official Fan magazine actually, Revenge of the Sith. And another one. And a little a sticker album for thing that came with a sticker album. It was just a nice little thing you put your stickers on, and at the time of Revenge of the Sith. Next up is a little promotional magazine for DVDs when the cutting down for Star Wars Episode 1. And I have when I went to Celebration Europe in Germany, I had to figure out what autographs I got, and got a thing from Official Pics just to work out what autographs I got. Managed to get Mark Hamill, Carrie Fisher, and Ben Burtt, and Ashley Eckstein. It was really great. And a little Star Wars Celebration Europe Essen guide. And when I was at Jedi News, gave away a special little item when the Black Series figures came out. A special exclusive card back of Boba Fett, which we were giving out. And that's it. That's scrapbook number 2. Hopefully in the next couple of days I'll be giving you a show of scrapbook number 3. Thanks for subscribing, and may the force be with you.